9 a.m., day 3. We woke up like 30 minutes ago at 8:30. Breakfast was until 9. It is now like 9. We essentially just went down there, inhaled some. It's a really shitty breakfast, I'm gonna be honest. It's cheap. It's like bananas, apples, yogurt, and waffles. No eggs, no bacon, which is fine, but would have been nice. But I was happy. I got peanut butter and jelly toast, and the yogurt. Shout out Yoplait was actually kind of good. So now I have my first apartment tour at 10, and then another one right at 11. I'm debating. Part of me, I should just 30 minutes to shower, 30 minutes to drive over. But part of me is like, this shirt's dope. I threw on my sweats. Part of me is just debating of going there unshowered. Maybe I do my hair a little bit and brush my teeth. But I think I honestly might just wear this shirt and sweats over there because it's kind of windy out. And I think when I get done with the one at 11, I'll probably get lunch down there. And then I'm going to come back here and get some kind of power nap in before the night. And that's the other thing. Because I don't really go out and drink, I don't know what the fuck to do Friday night and Saturday night. I mean, tonight I don't want to be out too late because I'm waking up early for the run club. But, I really could. I'm just saying, like, a dinner plan would be nice. A date would be nice. Part of me honestly wants to hit up Arena 9, like a date sense, but just in hey. So we'll see. I kind of want to go to the casino on the Friday, Saturday, one of the busy nights, but because I just lost money there, I'd have to stop at a bank, which is fine, but we'll see. We're probably just gonna chill for like 10 minutes and then brush our teeth and at least freshen up a little bit, like deodorant, cologne for the 2 tours, and call it good enough. Stay tuned. Boop. All right, a lot to unpack. I have to pee and shit really bad, so I'm gonna try to keep this not too long. It might be a bit stale. We're getting technical, kind of. Essentially, I went to my 2 places today, and both of them are like. So the 2 places I looked at today would be just me living by myself. Oh, it's fucking cold, and both of them are genuinely so nice. And I'm honestly really fucking torn, which is annoying me. One of them, so it's essentially they're like roughly the same price. Like they're both like 1,500-ish, and then add some for utilities, and I have to set up my own electric. Set up my own internet, which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. Laundry, neither of them have in-unit laundry. One of them, it's like I have to walk a little ways and then into a basement. The other one is just the basement of the building. Not a huge difference. One of them has a dishwasher, one of them doesn't. The thing that's tripping me out is like, so the first one, dude named Lincoln, been managing the property for like 25 years. He's dope, and I'm glad he's the property manager because the girl I was talking on the phone, no offense, Janet, was not vibing with her. I was not happy. I was not happy with her. Like, I was like, holy shit, I literally don't even want to go to this place. Nah, it wasn't that bad, but I was just like, I was talking to her, and I was talking to a girl named Kat, who's the property manager of a different place. And I guess I should have been talking to Lincoln the whole time, but he's cool. And I was just like, the Kat girl is like so enthusiastic, young, nice over the phone, like not hyping me up, but being like, oh, like, we'll hold it for you, and like just darling, lovely to work with. And the other one's like, yeah, I mean, if you want to look at it, like you should be here first. I don't want to schedule anything until you're here, and like just like kind of. It's like she knows someone's going to move in, so she doesn't give a fuck if it's me, which is fair. But it's just so much less personal. So it just sucks, because generally that place, like I said, it's a 1-bedroom. 2 separate rooms. The other one's a studio. The fact that they're like roughly the same price, like across the board, I would say the studio is probably like a slightly better location. Like it's 2-3 blocks, not even that, like 2 blocks closer to like the little main strip I like now. But it's like, I really don't care that much about 2-3 blocks because it may be in Wisconsin where it's like cold out. And here I almost want it to be farther away so I get more steps in the sun. So it's just really hard because now I'm like, holy shit, like, I think one place is probably better just because like I like to host, especially if I'm meeting people. Like it'd be cool to have a little that. And like, I don't know, I just think the first place I looked at is nicer overall. Like I said, it honestly I think is a hair cheaper. There's a parking lot for free. It's just first come, first serve. And then if not, you can do street parking. Or the other place, it's $100 for your own spot a month, or you can do street parking. She did tell me that a lot of places, there's like a website that you can go on, and it's only like $15-20 a month if you show your lease to them, and it's in like a residential area where they'll make all the 2-hour spots. You get a sticker on your car, and it's 24/7. So I could do that at other place too, but I'd also have a free lot. So like spot 1, square footage, I should honestly divvy this up. It's like square footage is a plus, parking is a plus. The laundries are kind of even. The location of the other one's a hair better. And I guess management. But like, I don't know. And the move-in date's kind of the same thing. Like one of them's like right away December 1st, which that is actually negative. I think now that I'm like here and like just kind of getting the mindset, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking move. Part of me is I just want to move here as soon as possible because I gotta get internet set up. I gotta furnish the place. Both of these I'd have to furnish, and like that might take a week or two until it's like at least decent, maybe a couple days, and shit like that. So that's the thing. Like the one roommate thing I was looking at Saturday, which I think is my number one, just based off going into it. That one I don't move to January 15th, which initially I liked because I was like, oh, that gives me like a whole month or two until I can like. It still might be number one because it's like furnished and cheap. Like it'd probably be $500 a month cheaper and furnished. Which let's say I spend $1,000 to furnish a place, that's another like $100 a month if you look at it cheaper. Granted, the location is definitely worse. Like I'm not right downtown, which I don't need to be. Although I guess, yeah, I could probably run to downtown. I should like Google that actually. How far that shit is. Oh, what was the coffee place I went to? Annex to, do I have her address? Shit, I don't. I'd have to look at my phone. I'll look at that later. But like, I don't need to be downtown, but it'd be so fucking nice. And part of me is like, maybe I'm just downtown the first year to like make friends and shit, and then I move somewhere else. I don't know. So it's just hard because a lot of thoughts are going through my head. I was kind of hoping one of them would like suck. It's good that we have, the thing is, I might not even get picked for the one place I'm talking about that I think's logically better. They said like, hey, if you're interested though, like I have the application in my car because they were closed Saturday, Sunday. Like I have to go back into the office, fill everything out and make sure they see it. And then they might not even pick me. So part of me is like, I should do that no matter what. If they pick me, well, now we have a decision to make. If they don't, bang, now I know what I'm doing. And then on Saturday, if the roomie thing goes well, it goes well. And then that's another option. I mean, we for sure have one option though with that studio. And it's just like I said, the cat girl is so nice. Like she's literally my age and she's a property manager. Like I think that's so fucking badass and crazy. And she's like, it like literally was like a friend of a friend thing. And I just like, you know, she's like constantly was like, we work with you. Like we want it to be a home for you. Like we, you know, I'll try to accommodate you, but like, you know, I also know my hands are tied to an extent. And just treats you really like a human. And maybe I just wasn't as myself and chopping it up with good old Lincoln. But yeah, this is getting long and I have to pee and shit, but I'm kind of mad just because it's a fucking headache and a tough decision now. But that one would be like mid-December they'd work with me. And to me, that might be kind of ideal. I honestly think if I'm going to... I told her I'd follow up Saturday. And part of me, no matter what, wants to call... They have a maintenance man. It's like literally a team of 6, including the maintenance person. And she's like, oh, he does everything. He'd help you mount the TV. And be like, hey, man, I don't know shit. I don't know anyone. If I'm getting like a bed and stuff, can I pay you extra or treat you to food if you help me set it up? Because if he says yes to that, that's a huge plus. And then I want to call her boss no matter what. I'm like, whatever you're paying her, run it up. She's great. Like, I don't know. There's so many thoughts going on in my head. It's also Friday night, or going to be Friday. I don't know what I want to do. I wish I would have brought running clothes because I was like, it was a nice time of day, blah, blah, to go for a run. So, and then I ate. And I don't like eating after running. I ate a Cuban breakfast sandwich. It's literally just different bread. It was good, but like it was just sausage, egg, cheese. I wish they would have added a little sauce or something. And they could have used more meat, but it was good. And then they gave me a tiny little, I ordered a caramel macchiato, but it came in like a little shot, like small glass, where like usually that means like a strong coffee drink. It still tasted really good. I don't know if that's because it was just a regular caramel macchiato and they just put it in a weird cup. Maybe that's just the size I got. Or if I'm just getting more accustomed to coffee. I don't know. But we are probably going to take a mini shower, like a just quick one. Literally drive back down there another 20 minutes and then drive back. It's really like 30. I think I'm just going to go down there and literally do a run while it's sunny out. Go all the way down to the pier. Shit like that. Then come back here. Then shower again and actually get like ready for the night and head down there. And I might head down there and just walk around. I think I want to force myself to fucking sit at a bar alone, whether it's for fucking 30 seconds, 30 minutes, or whatever. I have to look if there's any sports events going on. Because I want to force myself to do that just to get somewhat more used to it. Although it also might be a little crowdy, crazy on a Friday night. But I think the rough game plan is jog, shower, maybe power nap, I don't know. And then there's a lot of sushi joints that people hype up. So I think I want to get sushi and just try to sit at a bar. Like, just try to sit at a bar. And if we make friends, we do. If we don't, we don't. If we feel stupid, we do. If we don't, we don't. I also didn't realize how long I've been wearing this shirt. I smelt my pit and I regretted it. But that's it. I probably need a shower, shit, and then go fill out my application, honestly, just to be safe with this place. I almost don't want to, because then I have options if they say yes. And it costs $75. But we're going to. We gotta be smart. We gotta be... Fuck, dude. Alright, that's it. Yeah. It's going good. I'm just stressed. Alright, sometimes I forget how incapable I am. I did fill out my application to the one place, and the dude gave me an address, and I was like, he's like the, not property manager, but the person who does the paperwork is there. And I was just gonna fill it out and have her quickly look over it and make sure I didn't fuck anything up. Because like me not having a job, me living with my parents, the sections of like previous rental history and all that, I'm like, do I just put NA? So I wanted them to double check it. Although I knocked on the door and no one answered. Even though it's only like 2:30. So now hang on. So I was gonna fill it out just like in the office and then have her take a look over it before I was done. Make sure it's all good. Pay the $75, which is kind of steep. And maybe ask some more questions. Instead, doors locked. So I went to like 3 different businesses, doors locked. And I went to a dentistry. Shout out St. Pete Modern Dentistry. Nice people gave me a free pen. So I think I'm going to fill it out in my car and call the guy. And I might just go back to the apartment complex and see if I can drop it off there. Or there is a little outbox outside of this building. So I'm just going to give him a call, fill it out to the best of my ability, and I'll probably have to email them like my bank and credit card statements because no one's going to be able to look at my driver's license here if they're not in person. But I have my driver's license and all that on my laptop, so I can email them that. Yeah, it's on me, but it's lovely weather out. I don't mind the walk, but just me being dumb. Boop. Okay, I'm going to keep it a buck. I do consider myself charming. There's not too many things. Well, to some people, I think I'm charming, but also like your charm, your quirkiness. Like some people might love it, and some people might be like, "Shut the fuck up, you suck ass." But I'm gonna call myself. I'm gonna call my shot and say I'm charming. And that's the one thing I'm gonna say. Janet. So I got my application done. I went there. The door. She didn't answer. I called. I'm like, "Where the fuck am I supposed to go?" And she's like, "I'm at the building." I'm like, "No, you're not." She's like, "I was taking a shit." I'm like, "My bad, girl." Pussy pop. Then they only do cash. I couldn't even use a debit card for the application fee. So I have to go to the nearest Chase Bank. And I don't have my debit card on me. I only have my credit card and my driver's license. And I'm like, fuck. But they let me, because I showed them my app and my driver's license, I was able to get cash from there. Whip back here. We're done and set. There are some concerns. The only thing is I go through electric and cable. The only concern is like, because I don't have a job, they want me to do a cosigner, which is fine with me. I don't care. But then the cosigner has to apply too, and that costs another $75. Or maybe it's $150. I think it's $75 per person. I'll look at the thing, but the way she explained it is like, okay, I think it's only $75 more dollars. But I don't fucking want to get charged $75 just for my mom to fucking co-sign. Like, my mom co-signing is you securing you're going to get more money. So the fact that if you're nervous about me not having money and you're taking $75 away from me, fuck you. And I didn't want to give Janet a hard time. I was like, is that like a for sure thing? Because I'm not trying to be difficult, but I'm going to be honest. Like, $75, $150, that's a factor when I compare you all to other places. Like, if the other place is cool with me and I'm going to save $150, that's electric for a month or something. And she's like, you can talk to Lincoln on Monday. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not even like approved for the place yet. The only thing that would suck is like, it would literally be I move in the 2nd, which is I go home, Thanksgiving's Thursday, and then it'd be like Monday, I tell my mom and dad like, hey, cancel all your fucking plans, load up the whip, I'm going in, send me on your fucking way. I think it'd be, I don't know how we'd do it. We'd probably take like my car and my dad's car and just fill up. I wouldn't bring my own, I probably could bring my own bed. That actually would make a lot of sense to bring my own bed. Why the fuck was I not thinking that? I do have like a decent bed frame and shit too. I don't know if it'd fucking fit in my dad's car. I don't know how the fuck it'd work. Initially, I was like, I'm just going to throw my desk in my dad's car, all my clothes and Xbox stuff in my whip, and then a bed and a couch I'll buy there. But we'll figure it out. But we might have a date tonight, and it's beautiful weather, so we are going to go drive to downtown by the pier, get a jogging. I will probably give you guys a look of that. Hopefully it's like while the sun's setting and stuff. We got to beat traffic. Traffic's already in my ass and annoying me. Boop. We're about to like crank our last mile. But look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, it's like 7-ish. The traffic was really bad actually getting back from St. Pete to Florida, even at like 6 o'clock. I would have thought like 5 to 6 it's bad and then it cools out. But it was still bad, which is a mental note, I guess, if I move down here. But the run was super cool, like sunset and shit. I did get T-Bell, which I feel a little guilty getting something that I can get at home, but I was craving it and it smacked so hard. When I got back to the room though, when I closed the door, I saw a bug. It pissed me off and tweaked me out. I don't mind if I see bugs. I don't like bugs regardless, let alone if they're in my place where I sleep. And it wasn't just one. It was one hunker and then like 2 little baby ones I stomped out. But now I was like trying to chill and watch a YouTube video, and now I'm like, I cranked the AC as low as it goes, but it's not going. Because I was like, I need to keep it cold in here. Bugs don't fuck with that. But I'm like, I swear, I'm like literally just checking the cracks and shit, checking my shoes and shit. And I'm like full on paranoid, which sucks. I'm like moving my shoes from off the wall to a little more on the middle floor. And checking them, because I am probably going to wear some of these. But the AC is not going, so it's annoying me. But we're going to crank the AC. We're going to chill for like 10 minutes, and then we're going to freshen up. I didn't realize I'm honestly nervous for this date. I think just because this is my first date post beta, which is like 6 or so months. I honestly have kind of like low expectations. I don't mean that in a bad way. I literally think we're just gonna get yogurt and that's it. Which is, there's the AC, 60 degrees, crank that hoe, fuck the bugs. Oh, dude, I'm so paranoid. I just saw like a dark spot on the fucking wood flooring. I'm like, that's a motherfucker. But like she's driving separate, I'm driving separate. We're meeting there. So I don't know. I just feel like that's like a pretty not intimate, but I mean that's a fair thing for a first date. I just don't feel like anything's gonna happen. Like the arena. That wasn't a date. That was me meeting my friend, my real estate agent. But I think because I was like, it's not a date, I was able to chill and be myself and have fun. Now that I'm like, oh my god, I mean, we haven't said date, but it's a Tinder date. I'm a little fucking tweaky. And my only complaint is it's like a 30-minute drive, and it's still in Tampa. I thought it'd be at least like 10, 15 minutes if it was in Tampa. Because now, whether that goes good or bad or whatever, initially I was kind of like, well, it's Friday night. Like, I should, whether I just walk around and get ice cream, I want to be push myself and try to like sit in a bar by myself or talk to people. But I'm like, kind of like, fuck that when I think about it. If I want to do that, it's like I'm driving 30 minutes that way. It'd be 30 minutes back to where I am and 30 minutes back to St. Pete. So like, I've already went down and back to St. Pete twice today. Like an hour of driving twice. And that'd be like that's 2 hours, another 2 hours just to get home. So I'm like, that's my only complaint. Is I feel like I'm probably just doing this date and then maybe going to bed and like waking up early to hit the run club, and maybe just tomorrow I'll do it all day. Run club, and then meet the potential roomie, and maybe I also go out downtown or to the casino. I don't fucking know, but we're gonna go freshen up. I don't know what to wear either. Fuck. I don't know what's the warmest fit I have. I regret I bring a long sleeve, but yeah. Stay tuned for the first date post breakup review. I think my goal is just to have a good time. I'm getting fucking froyo. Froyo fucks. Deuce. Alright, it's Friday night, I think night 3 now. We have one more day here. It is, I think I looked, it's like 11:20, 11:30. I think I left you guys after my run. No, I had T-Bell. I don't think there's any more bugs in here. I'm still paranoid, but I have the AC cranked. I literally see like water coming from my AC unit out of my room. I showered, shaved, and went on a date, and date went fine. It felt weird. It went fine. I wouldn't say like, I would maybe say good, but I certainly wouldn't say great. Like, she's nice, she's cool, she's sweet. But in the very, very least rude way, like, I wouldn't, I don't know a nice way to put it. She's just not, like, I feel like she hasn't had a ton of, like, super social exposure. Like, nothing wrong with that. But she was like, it was her second date of her life. She had one Tinder date, and then this was her second Tinder date. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And, like, but you could tell, like, she was nervous, and, like, there's nothing wrong with that. I was fucking nervous, I've been on dates. But, like, I don't know, I just, there's no way I could, like, I feel bad during the date, because I'm, like, I want to make them feel more comfortable. For me, that's talking more. But is it overwhelming if I'm asking them questions about themselves? Like, I don't know. So, like, she was super nice, super sweet, like, lovely girl. But, like, I feel fucking like there's something wrong with me to an extent. Or, like, I feel like I'm boring her or annoying her. I don't know. But she was nice. We got some frozen yogurt. And then we literally just, like, talked in my car for, like, an hour. We did have a peck. We did have a peck in there. Which was cool. But, I'm so tired. And I should have hit up we better go arena to double check, because the fact that it's actually not that early. Like, last night I got like 5 hours of sleep, 5.5. This one I'll get like 6 or 7. See, fucking, there's a bug. It's not like a big bug, but there's a little bug. Oh, why'd I have to see that before bed? They're not bad though. None have been near my bed at least, but I gotta look up where the run club is and set alarms. I need to force myself to. The thing is also I've been driving a fuck ton now. Like, where I got yogurt was like 40 minute. No, it was like a 30-minute drive. But I don't know. I'm just like, I hope arena goes. Because if arena goes, not only can I run, but we could probably get coffee or lunch afterwards. Because I'm going to do it no matter what. But, like, if I go there just to run for, like, 30 minutes and then leave, it's like, fuck, I drove, like, 30 minutes to and from. Like, I feel if you drive more than you hang out or do something, it kind of sucks. If I drive, like, 40 minutes or an hour, I'm only doing a quick 30-minute run. We'll see, though. It's ooh, and then oh my god, big news. I am not even an option for the first person I met, Grace, on as like a roommate. She was like, "Hey, wanted to let you know and be transparent. The girl who I said was number one, like she signed, we're going." And I was like, "Fuck!" Like I just said, "One, congrats." Like I'm sure it's been a headache, and she kind of told me she's had a rough couple of years. Her like place flooded, and one place had mold, and she got sick. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just happy you got a roommate." Two, thanks for the hospitality. Three, I'm gonna miss your cat. He was dope. And I was like, if I move down here, like, let me know if I can ever help with anything. Like, I appreciate the hospitality. I'd like to pay it back. Super nice, super sweet. She was like, oh my God, like, yeah, lovely to meet you. But yeah, that means tomorrow there's a little more pressure on that roommate sitch. But if not, I have two solo places that I could sign this. They'd be pricey. I don't like how my hair looks. I need to pour it up. But yeah, that's it. Day went fine. We gotta brush our teeth. We gotta get some sleep, and then we're gonna wake the fuck up and go to Run Club. And I hope Arena's there. If not, I still might try to. I think they go to like a coffee shop right afterwards. Like it's two. Like you literally just go to and back. I don't know. I'll look it up, and then I go to a bar and the person's house not till like noon, and it'll probably go at least an hour or two if we're chilling at the house and at a bar. And then if I come home from that and shower, that takes me at least like 3 or 4. And then it's like, what do I want to do my last 10 hours here? I don't know. So that's it. Cheers.